subscribe our YouTube channel for watching latest videos on education, entertainment, and enlightenment. Thank you. So let's get started. That what common mistake the IT freshers are making in their CV. So before that mistake, let's delve into the background that why that mistake is being made by those freshers. Friends, today we are living in an era of artificial intelligence. Everything is being automated, whether it is the filtering of CVs, whether it is the shortlisting of key skills. So everything is being done by intelligent agents that we call as bots. So the manual intervention is somewhere minimizing, and that's why if you are a fresher and you're looking for a job, especially outside of your campus, if your college has not provided you placements, then this video is for you, that what common mistake you can make. So how this filtering process is being made, because if your CV is not filtered, so no matter how intelligent, how genius you are, but you won't get a chance, an opportunity to showcase your skills if your CV doesn't get shortlisted. So first thing is to ensure to write the CV in that way so that it gets at least shortlisted. And how to get your CV shortlisted by an intelligent agent. So how these intelligent agents work, let's understand this first. So these intelligent agents will not read your CV the way a human being reads. So what an intelligent agent do or will do, it is that it will just look for the keywords. Suppose you have applied a job in the field of PHP, so that particular intelligent bot will look for the keywords for which a particular employer has openings. It could be a keyword related to a framework, whether CodeIgniter, Laravel, Cake PHP, or something like that. So if that CV, that the keyword is not present in your CV, so the chances that you'll get a call from that employer are very, very less. And what happens of the freshers generally do not think about it much. They just have a CV which is outdated. They just mention under their skills just the subjects what they have studied. So I have seen the CVs of BTech, BCA, and MCA students. So what I find there is just a listing of the subjects, the technologies you know. So what technologies you know. So there is a specification of programming languages: C, Java, .NET, PHP. So they just write that. Operating system, you'll find this particular thing in most of the CVs. So they just write MS-DOS, they just write Microsoft Windows 8.10. So in today's era, these are irrelevant. If you're knowing how to operate Windows, then definitely it is not a great skill. But if you know Linux administration or some sort of, you can customize the kernel of Linux, so that is obviously a skill. So there are certain mistakes that freshers make, and if you sum up these all mistakes, then we can call it a single mistake, that is not including right keywords in your CV. If you include right keywords in your CV, then your chances of being placed boost at least 30%. So let's understand that how you can include keywords in your CV. So suppose you suppose you are looking for a job in PHP, then try to understand that what tools or what technologies related to this particular PHP language are there, what are the different frameworks, where are the openings. So you need to understand this. So suppose you have just jotted down a few keywords: Laravel, Cake PHP, WordPress. So just include them. But now the question will be that I have not studied these things, so how can I include them in my CV? So that is the next question. You need to have the upgradation of your skills. So no one's gonna give you a job based on the obsolete keywords. You have just mentioned C in your CV, but it is not relevant to the employer, because the employer is looking for a candidate who is having a skill of, suppose, Cake PHP. So you should understand now this is where most of the students in the developing countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other countries from Asia and other places are lagging, is that the education institutions are having outdated syllabi, and so students have to face a lot of problems when it comes to search a job in the market. But you can do, because it is the question of your career. Uh, no one's is going to be more worried than you if you are not serious about your about your uh, about your career. Then no one else gonna do that. So that is that, include the keywords and at least grab the basic skill of that. Suppose you have included a keyword WordPress, so you should understand that how to create a website on the WordPress, how to install it on the local system, and what things you can do, how to customize it. And in the field of WordPress, the people who are working, the professionals who are working into this particular field, what type of job they are doing. So whether they are developing the plugins, how the plugins are developed, how the themes are created. So you should have first the basic understanding, and then you can move to the next level. And how you can do that? The solution is around you. Now you are connected to the internet. You do not need a teacher, a physical teacher. You can just log on to any good resource. You can find there are thousands or even lakhs of channels who are dedicating themselves to provide you the best content, and even in your regional language. So if you are from a country and English and something like that isn't your native language, then you can find the content in your local language. But you need to start. There are various websites which provide you certifications, as well as there are websites which provide you free training, and you can upgrade your skill. The first thing is that you should have the willingness. And why should you have willingness? Because it is directly related to the chances of your job. So you should consider this, that whatever area you are interested in, then first thing is the keyword research, because the success of everything in today's time is based on right keywords. If you want your website to be successful, you require keywords. If you want your YouTube channel to be successful, you require right keywords. In the same way, if you want your CV to be successful, then you should have the right keywords. So research the keyword and include those keywords, and after that upgrade your skills so that if your CV gets selected, you can at least have the basic understanding of what keyword you have included in your CV. Thank you for watching.